what we have here is the Audiolab DC block. I got this retails for £100. I got this new for £80, and it's a perfect match, visually for my Audiolab amplifier. And I believe it's got two functions. The first is it's got the kind of standard mains filtration thing you get on on a lot of these devices, but the important thing is got a DC blocking function. And I have to admit, I don't fully understand this, but what apparently happens is you get audio with AC current, you get a nice alternating sort of sine wave current, but occasionally you can get some DC current as well, and that sort of interferes with the sound quality. And there's a lot of people online saying that what this is very good at, it's removing transformer hum. And we're looking online, there are seem to be people who say this is the most cost-effective upgrade they've ever made, and other people saying, oh, can there be much difference really? So I give it a go. I say it retails 100. I got it for about 80. It's a very simple box, and you get sort of a mains inlet and outlet, and you come to two cables, so you get one cable going in and one cable going out. So I listened to this through my Audiolab amplifier, which has got a DAC in with a couple of CDs. Incidentally, on the sort of that process, I was at a hi-fi show once, and they had they were testing some very posh mains cable, and I was a bit sort of, suspicious, given that the mains has got to come from miles away, through to my system. Is that last bit of cable going to make much difference? Anyway, they did the demonstration, and what they did is they put through a standard sort of kettle lead, and they put this posh mains cable, and it did seem better. Afterwards, I was talking to another bloke there, and he was saying, I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever they do these demonstrations, what they do is they put this other, the cheap cable, and they put the posh cable, and you think that it sounds better. And he said this is kind of a bit of a psychology to this. So he said it's a bit like when you think of if you watch a film, you watch it once, and then you watch it again, and it seems you notice things you didn't first off, because first time you go through it, so the story, and second time you kind of maybe because of you know what's going on, you notice different things you didn't first off. And he said that's why they always do it that way. They always do the cheap mains cable and then the posh mains cable. And I don't know if that's true, but it made me think. And so I sort of, with this, I didn't do this. I sort of mixed and matched. Anyway, so let's do a couple of CDs. One of the ones, this is Gary Moore. This is the Story of the Blues EP. And anyway, there's some brass sections in this, and I think one of the problems with Audiolab, that's with that kind of house sounds, it can sometimes be a bit bright, and I thought that maybe the DC blocker sort of mellowed it out a bit, and took the edge off that, made it a bit more, or a bit less, when you hear it. So I thought there's an improvement there. And also listened to this. This is the new, well, not that new now, Jethro Tull Zealot Gene album. Actually, I really like this. I thought it was a big, sort of, not exactly return to form, but I really like this. Incidentally, I went to see them, before Christmas, and I think his voice isn't kind of what it used to be, and of course when he does new stuff he can sort of suit it to the range. And I thought this was fine vocally, but with some of the old stuff he was clearly struggling a bit, and this time he had other people who sort of took the heavy sort of vocal load, and he sort of played a lot of the flute while that was going on. I thought it was I kind of enjoyed it more. Anyway, when I listened to this, I thought that Ian Anderson's voice was a bit more to the fore with this, and there's a bit more clarity. So on both of those, I thought it made a a positive difference. But you know, I found it kind of a nuanced difference. It wasn't sort of night and day. And then I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, you know, maybe one of the reasons that I thought it was sort of more sort of a nuanced difference was that, you know, if this is cleaning up main supply, it depends, you know, what your main supply is like in the first place. And maybe the people who think it's been the most cost-effective upgrade ever had a, you know, very dirty main supply, and the people who didn't notice any difference thought they had a kind of a clean main supply. And, you know, I always do these things, you know, to test when my wife's out, so I can have it, you know, sort of concentrate fully, and you know, so she wasn't here, you know, downstairs with a microwave on, or you know, all that sort of stuff. And maybe, you know, maybe that's the reason. Anyway, so overall, I thought it definitely did an improvement, but it was a nuanced improvement rather than sort of smack you in the face night and day improvement. So anyway, I hope that's of interest to you. Thanks for watching.